I could be spoiler if you want.
He 100%
If you want to squad
expected
lead.
me to be 15 minutes late.
I'm
I get all hands down.
I don't care.
He expected it.
If you specifically want to be, mate, then I've got no problem with you.
I like VR.
What? Me and Darius running the team?
There we go.
Uh-oh. Somebody get a deck of cards out. Let's get dice.
User joined your channel.
I'm with Zarius. You silly youth.
Yeah, who was saying that?
User joined your channel.
Yeah.
User
If
left
you
you
were
joined your
squad
channel.
lead, then I would still be ASL.
Ah, I
So,
see.
That's why I
see
see
what
me
you're
and
saying.
Darius running this fight. Might as well get a deck of cards out.
We got Jape on the box.
Several points, might as well just go on vacation.
Jape on the box. Jape on the box.
How do I change my grenade selection for me to throw again?
Just keep pressing shift.
I want to change out this
Is it really laggy?
For me, it's control G,
No.
but
Yeah, yo.
Hey, Jake, do I have a
Control
little bit of time
G
to
by
go to the
default.
NCO Arsenal? Or are we about to roll a briefing?
There's no NC Arsenal.
Yeah, we don't do
It
that
stopped
anymore.
existing a few months ago.
Hey, I'm not a marksman.
Right.
Oh, you're not?
Right.
No.
Yeah, he is not marksman
Too
qual. We'll just... Okay,
yeah,
that's
anything,
okay.
I
I
take it. I take it if you want.
What are you, mate?
I'm a Rio.
Or Darius?
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Oh, not AT shit. AR, sorry, I misspoke.
Okay, no problem. We have 3 ARs. We are the AR boys. So, Zarius, in that case, then, mate,
Microphone
did you want to be
muted.
marksman to
Alright, gentlemen.
be something else I can select?
All aboard getting the long gun practice.
Hell yeah.
I'll do whatever.
Sorry, repeat last is a briefing time?
If you still want a Rio too, I think
Okay, we'll sort out the rest of our squad after that. Okay, we'll head over now.
Let's go.
Okay, boys, doesn't matter, we ran out of time. We're going over briefing. We'll have time to sort out afterwards, but we're going to head over briefing.
Microphone activated.
Are we there yet, Dad?
Oh yeah.
Microphone muted.
So that new computer you got.
Count me.
Has me.
I know it's, and then Michael. So Fixer on the 4th, and then Twitch is on the 4th. There you go. That's it, Jake. Fixer and Twitch.
Sounds good.
Alrighty, welcome back, guys. This is my second week, last week for the next, I don't know, 3-4 weeks, month or so. Let me go on yelling for you guys. And yeah, so I've got a fun on playing for you. Just ahead of time, Jake, go ahead. Do you want to start listing off the donos?
Sure, yeah, so, spoiler alert, for some of you might have just heard that, but we have 2 donos this week.
Let's go.
So we have Twitch, once again, and then we also have Fid. I think it's your first time donating, Fidster? Is he here? No. So, but first time dono from Fid as well, I believe. So again, thank you very much, everyone. Obviously, I gave a big speech about it last time, but it's a massive deal when we get donations. It's literally how we function as a unit, because we use that for all of our bills. So, yes, again, thank you very much, everyone. All right.
Thank you very much, guys. Hopping over to briefing, standard briefing, right? We have some new people here. First and foremost, stick to your battle buddies. If you're a junior battle buddy, you are like the bodyguard for your senior battle buddy, right? And if you don't know who your senior battle buddy is, just ask your squad lead after. If there's a mass cast scenario, that means half your squad is down or dead. Make sure you're obeying your medics in a mass cast. Again, if you don't know who your medics are, ask your squad lead after. And finally, if you have any problem with Zeus side, stuck on the floor, you get Arma, anything like that, just ping Zeus 3 times. If you don't know how to ping Zeus, you guessed it, ask your squad lead after, right? We already covered donos, so let's go ahead and hop over to the situation update for the proper briefing for this mission. Last off, we went to the Zal base, by the way, guys. This is all marked on the map, around the center of the map here. Last off, we punctuated our off by heading to this Soviet radar station. Abandoned station, had a bunch of bad guys in it. Just some random insurgents who took it over. And apparently, after we left, it got overrun again, which is pretty common for these things. We raid it, we get what we need, we leave, they invade again, right? Thing is that this radar station is now pinging out a radio signal that, when translated and when decrypted, sounds like a countdown. Now, we don't really know what this countdown is counting down to, and we don't know exactly how much time we have. It's only been a week in universe since our last stop. But our objective is to go to that radar station and investigate it and see what's doing it, or how to shut it off is probably the most important thing here. This right here is going to be the end of our journey for the op. Why do I say that? Well, we've discovered that there is enemy artillery in the area. How we discovered that? You don't want to know. We know there's enemy artillery in the area, so if we try to push whatever this radar station is pinging, we're going to get blown to all hell. So, what do we need to do? Our op is going to start with us para-dropping at LZ Sunrise. It's like a 400, 500 meter drop. If you don't know how to para-drop, someone will explain it when we're all in the plane, so don't worry about that for now. We para-drop, we land at LZ Sunrise. Tune, I have some vehicle pickup for you marked on here, dropped off by our lovely guys at Naiad. This vehicle is going to let you get pretty damn close to this compound, which I'm going to be talking about next. We have the vehicles. Dagger team, you're going to be setting up at this Naiad station. They sent a transmission a couple hours ago, and they told us that there are 2 spotters somewhere in this area near this compound, okay? Dagger team, or I should say Tonto actually. Tonto, your objective, marksman, eliminate these 2 spotters. They're going to be in high places, going to be in towers, and they are going to be, basically, if you guys try to push this objective while the spotters are looking around, you guys are going to get RD'd, right? The BM-21s are going to come raining down in your head like hellfire. So Tonto, it is incredibly important that you kill these guys before Platoon actually starts to assault this objective. Okay. So we landed out at LZ, grabbed our MRAPs. We're slowly making our way to the objective. Tonto is taking out the spotters. Why are we actually pushing this compound? Well, a member of Rashid's inner circle, he's actually right here in this little corner. His code name is Abraham. We have reason to believe that he may know the location of this artillery, so we need to grab him, okay? The thing is, he's not at this compound right now. We actually think that he's going to be arriving at this compound somewhere around like 30 minutes from now. Don't obviously put a timer on it, but it's sometime after we're dropping, right? Sometime after we're on the ground, and this is where Nomad comes in. Nomad, while Tonto, is taking out these spotters on the towers, while Platoon is slowly creeping their way towards the compound using their vehicles, around there or whatnot. Nomad, you need to keep an eye out. I recommend watching these 2 roads that could push towards the compound. You need to keep an eye out
User
for
joined
a
your
black
channel.
SUV and Abraham with a brown hat and like a brown coat. I'll say that again. Nomad, while everyone else is slowly creeping their way in, you are looking for a black SUV, and you need to have a positive ID on this guy. He's going to exit the black SUV, and if you cannot accurately tell if that's Abraham or not, we cannot continue with this objective. Now, I'm not going to be an asshole about it. I'm not going to have like a guy with a red hat instead of a brown hat. It's going to be obvious which one is Abraham, which one isn't, right? I'm not going to be an asshole about it. All that's important, he's going to come up in a black SUV. He's going to have a brown hat, brown coat, and he's going to then enter the compound, right? That's where Nomad, you see that, you give the go-ahead, Platoon can push into the compound, grab Abraham, Tonto will probably meet up with you guys, and then you guys can find out where that arty is. Nomad, after the arty's discovered, take out the arty, and then you guys can finally figure out what's going on with this radar station. I know that's a lot, and I am more than willing to repeat any of that. I'll start with Platoon. Platoon, do you have any questions?
Sorry, it was a red hat, you said, or a brown hat?
It's going to be a brown cap. It's going to be a
Brown
brown
cap.
brown like coat, and like
User
white
left your
robes,
channel.
Right, brown coat goes over the white robes.
Okay. Whoever deleted my thing about a private hat, I can hear him hot mic right now because I can hear my voice echoing. So, whoever his squad lead is, let's make sure he fixes. Yeah, let's make sure he fixes his shit before we start the op. You're saying that it's up to Nomad to spot him coming in, or it's our job because we're not supposed to go to the Naiad station. That is the objective for Tonto. Where are we supposed to be doing Overwatch? We're not supposed to see when he gets in there. It's Nomad's job.
You're not going to be able to see. It's going to be Nomad's job to be able to make sure they actually spot the guy. That's correct.
Okay. So it's up to Calcifer to find the guy. Calcifer will out my JTAC. Our job is to then sneak into the city over the mountain, or what are we? Sorry,
Well,
I'm a little confused
no, you're
about
good.
what you want us to do
No,
from
you're good.
the LZ.
The second that let's map this out. You guys drop this for platoon, right? Not Tonto, not Nomad,
Yeah.
for platoon. I recommend grabbing the vehicles. You can see it's a long journey between the compound and the LZ. Grab the vehicles,
Yep.
and then I'm not going to be an asshole. If you drive up this clique of like shrubbery and all this shit with your vehicles, you're not going to get spotted until around here. Okay? Let's say this is a good stopping point before these spotters need to be eliminated.
Okay.
Black line, spotters better be eliminated. Then you can push beyond the black line.
Got it.
Why are we waiting? Why are we waiting for the guy to show up before we attack the compound? First of all, the guy's not going to be there. Second of all, we need positive ID, because if we go into this place, you see these two IDAP camps are here. If we go into this place and IDAP's there and we're assaulting a random compound, it's going to look really bad for us. We need to know that Abraham is there before we push him.
Got it.
Nomad has a couple of questions.
Let's start with, hold on, Platoon, do you have any more questions for us?
No, that's all for now.
Okay, Saber 1,
Saber one's all good.
Saber 2.
We're airdropping in, yeah?
Airdropping, paradropping, C-130. You're gonna be taking, guys, as soon as Platoon tells you, you're gonna be taking the TP pull. It's gonna go to, I think it's called like airbase paradrop, I think is what it's called. It's gonna be, pretty obvious which one you're taking to go to the C-130.
Got it, okay. So do you want the squad leaders to explain the paradropping just before we get there, or
We'll
do you want to
do it. We'll have someone. You just volunteered yourself to do it in the airplane.
Wonderful, please. Okay.
There we go.
Any questions,
No further
Jeff?
questions.
Sounds good. Nomad 1.
Here, so I do have a couple questions. We have friendly airspace. We
Mm.
have a holding area. Do you want me to stay inside the friendly airspace? Since we've got
That's a good question. The friendly airspace is a bit outdated. You can actually push pretty far out of this friendly airspace. This is from last op, and I neglected to update it. The thing is, there are SAM sites that have been here for the past couple ops. We don't know if there are SAM sites in the area, and if we do find them, you're gonna be the one who discovers them, unfortunately.
we're
Yeah.
probably sitting at about 3 HK distance.
Good call.
Other than that, I'm guessing you will give me enough time to land the C-130 before.
Hey, you want to take up the C-130? Absolutely, I think it's cool.
Yeah, because
Fuck yeah, you can do it.
it's still broken.
Sounds good. You can do the flight path however you want it then, Kelsper.
Yeah, I was thinking about giving me time enough to come back on station before you send the HVT in.
Oh yeah, no, you'll be fine. Anything else for you, Kelsper? Okay, and then Tonto, Bandazebo.
So just to be clear, we need to take out the spotters, and that's about it.
Yep, that is currently the objective I have for you, yeah, is take out these two spotters. These spotters are, I'll be honest with you, buddy, it's around, you can see how far away you are from the compound. That's well over a click. I have taken the shots on both the targets, it's possible, right? It's not too easy, but it's more than possible. And I'll be there the entire time making sure that it's a fair shot and you actually kill the person, right? I'm not gonna be an asshole about it, it's Arma, right?
Zebo, AP rounds. Okay, make sure you've got AP. Whatever gun you take the AP rounds. They'll carry a lot further without nearly as much dispersion.
Oh,
Thank
yeah,
you.
copy.
Ben, any questions?
Not at this time. I was just
Sounds
gonna say
good.
if we're taking a shot that long, it may be easier to have a links, but that's neither here nor
I
there.
can
No.
Oh,
No, you
fucking
can do
hell.
it with an L129.
I just measured it from the objective point to where he made those marks. It's 1.5 clicks.
Yep.
Yeah, I can do
make
that
those
with an
shots. It's possible.
L129.
Can make those shots.
Yeah. Zebo's got it. I got all the faith in
Bandit,
the
you're
world.
the guy who did like a 1.8 click shot and apples off. You're fine, dude.
And I couldn't see what I was shooting at.
Alright,
Just
guys.
make sure, Zebo, you bring the right scope. There's a scope in there that's like 20 some odd times zoom. That'll help you a lot as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any other? Okay, sorry, Skylar. I'm just trying to help
I
him
was
out.
about to say that. Any other questions? Are we all good, fellas? I'll open up to the floor.
No, just say we two all need a little bit of time. We need to finish doing our kits.
Yeah, you guys are. Yeah. Thank you very much, guys. Go ahead and head to your holes. Platoon will call.
Let's head on back, guys.
Thanks, guys.
No problem. Platoon will call you.
Alright.
Okay, so the only real thing I think we need to change is Star, you're down as AR now. Didn't we previously say that you were going to be AT?
I can't quite remember.
I thought you preferred AT, didn't you? So you were slotted as AT originally.
Yeah.
Then you're AT again. I'll update it. I'm hot marking. Who you going to name yourself, Roo?
Wait, then we have 2 ATs?
This is Slayer. I want to go green.
Microphone activated.
On, so we have 2 ATs now?
Yeah, so
It's perfect.
someone's hot marking it.
Someone has a short range on speaker.
Oh, that's it.
Is that a theory? Or someone fucking-
Mine's not on that, is it?
Here's the last little thing that we're going to do, okay? So, blue squad and red squad, you are all going to be blue. And then green squad and yellow squad, you're all going to be, fuck it, I don't know, green? Go green. So we're going to do it in a 2-squad
User
basis
left your
because we've
channel.
got
User
enough
joined
people
your
now,
channel.
and with Star going AT instead, that means we've got an AT
User
in both
left your
squads,
channel. User joined your channel.
an AR in both squads.
yeah.
Medica's in red, but Sarah, obviously you can support with that. And Darius, I know that you are not a mouth breather, so I'm sure you could support to some degree as well.
User left
Well,
your
thank
channel.
you. I'm flattered.
User joined your channel.
What am I doing, Jake?
Alpha Bravo team setup.